Oh shit. This is FoolieonVanDunk, nigga. You watching Straight Facts TV. And you big niggas be pumping that ass. For me to hit you with that ass. I might crash my BMW. My baby mama hating, now they wanna fuck with who? They trying to get another investigation going. I tell them stop playing with me before them cases blow. Nigga, you gon' play the victim if you gotta come. And you don't wanna see what niggas do with a big ass gun. Little nigga, you a puppy and I'm a big dog. Fought around, dog, got 6 shots that'll spin y'all. A couple killers on the roof, cause that's just how we move. A couple niggas in the hood, you know just what we do. They talking zombies now, but I was doing that 10 years ago. Big zombie right here, nigga, and I put a boy on the floor. I don't play games with niggas. I don't try to change with bitches. Change my clothes every time I move the house, nigga, lame them bitches. You might not understand my lingo. Catch you outside, pull the top, nigga, pull it back like bingo. We gonna send a couple shots at him. This is not how I be rapping, Adam. 22 is that little boot gun. Niggas don't know cause them niggas ain't never shoot none. Now I'm about to get on some real shit. Catch me in the hood, hand in hands, we used to do church shit. I ain't from the spot where niggas talking about them sheriffs hitting. I'm from spots where niggas talk about them D's, they trying to trip. I was right there on my mama's stoop at 12 years. Niggas talk about that work, they put in no years. So much time I done changed my life, now you know what's up. I got a couple stashed up, I'm about to buy a boat. I'ma give you an exclusive. Foolie be carry them toolies. They talk about getting work. I really go get it, move it. I got people that's overseas. I got niggas that be fucking with me. I know bad bitches let her see me. Soon you gon' see me on TV. I can't play games with none of these side bitches. Bitch got mad cause she wasn't nothing but a side bitch. They say Foolie get money, he get out the side bitch. I mean, I get my little money, I put it all aside, bitch. Stacking up bread for the kids. These niggas know what it is. Can't help it, I live how I live. I don't be wanting to be too damn trip for the way that these niggas be talking they live. Foolie lyrical, I give a damn what they saying they is, or who they was, or who they might be in the future. Me, I come through oohing. Mean that sidewinder shit. Me, I'm lime time the shit. Ambition costly, how you go and sell your soul for it? You try to buy it back, but you can't pay the toll for it. Something costs for it, I gotta take control of it. Don't think so early, and I gotta get a hold of it. When I was going down for real, they kept for showing me. Thought I was gonna sink to the bottom, held my nose for it. Decided not to give up, now I kept on going with it. And now I'm trying to change my life to let you know I'm with it. Niggas know I'm with it. You know I'm gon' go and get it. They wanna party on rooftops, me you know I'm hitting. You know what? Give them a break and they stinking. That's when they get that killer in them. Nigga play me, I'll kill that image. Get signed to a label and change my language. They whole ways, their lives ain't different. We answer to the same thing while my girl's so different. I'm smart, I'm pretty sure I'm not different. Certified, put the groundwork in it. I'm positive, check the blood work, nigga. I'm knee deep, check the blood work, nigga. Got persistent until all the person got bigger. This some shit. I just did like the little Twitter shit on the Instagram and shit, and when that shit started going, niggas picked it up, and my nigga Lil Fark Judy hit me up, like, bro, let me jump on that shit with you, like, you feel me? So now, that shit turned into something, like, that was just a freestyle, you feel me? And I was just playing around with it. And that shit just turned into something, and he was like, yeah, bro, you need to do something with that. And he hit me up, like, bro, let me work with that shit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm down with that shit. Free space label, you feel me? My niggas over there, though. You feel me? And he's like, let's work with it. I'm like, yeah, I'm down, my nigga. So he gonna send me that tomorrow. There's something nigga working with me, you feel me? Like, I listen to a lot of Chicago drill type music and shit too, you heard? Like, I like them Chicago niggas and their music shit, so a lot of times you might hear.
Give me a few Chicago artists you like to fuck with.
Right now, who I fuck with heavy is Zay Summer. I did go a Polo G freestyle I did right here, check that shit out.
You been rocking with Polo G lately?
I fuck with him. I fuck with him and Zay. And they got this nigga named Ruger. I like Ruger because I like his gang shit that he be talking about. Like, he be lit, you feel me? The nigga said he got a song called Blickathon. The nigga say he buying bitches guns for Christmas and shit. I like that type of shit, you feel me? Like, I like that type of shit. I like people that are loyal to each other, you know what I mean? That's my thing, like, you know, loyalty is a big thing with me. You know, people love you all the time and love changes. Like, you be like, I love you, babe, you feel me? And then, bitch, 2 weeks later, bitch, get your ass from around here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Love is something that changes. Niggas be like, oh, I love you, bro. I love you now, too. I tell you all the time, like, nigga, you might could trust me today. Tomorrow, you don't know if you could trust me. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I move. You feel me? Like, I let niggas know, like, my niggas is my niggas. Like, if you do something wrong with me, you feel me? Then, if I find out tomorrow, I might not be your friend. I might be an enemy because I found out something you did against me. You know what I mean? So, you can't trust people on no I love you shit. I love you changes. It's emotion. It changes. You feel me? You having a good day. You feel me? You go outside, you get in your car, you go to your job. Bitch, on your way into your job, the little secretary bitch piss you off. Your whole day gone. It changed differently now. Now you like, oh, stinking ass bitch. And then you walking into your co-workers and shit. The co-worker, hey, what's up, Chico? And fuck you, bitch. I ain't know that shit. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying, bro? Like,
I feel it.
Love, that shit changes, you know what I mean? But loyalty is something that, like, even when I'm upset with you, you know what I mean? My loyalty to you remains the same. Even though I'm upset with you, I'm still the same nigga. You feel me?
Most definitely,
like,
yeah.
We're gonna talk about our differences and we'll handle those in the backdrop, but in the forefront, like, everything is cool. Like, it is what it is. You feel me? That's loyalty. You feel me? We're gonna work through anything that we able to work through.
So you be doing gold teeth, tattoos, and all that stuff, right?
I do gold teeth. You catch me on Instagram at gold2inkFoolie. That's the number 2. FoolieonVanDunk. This is Straight Facts TV. You know it, you know it, you know it.
Alrighty. So why they call you MexicoFoolie? Where you came up with the name?
I ain't really come up with the name. Other people just started calling me Mexican. You know what I mean? Like, and at the end of the day, I'm a businessman, so I try to find ways to, you know, reinvent things all the time. So one day I just decided I'm gonna run with the Mexican shit. People think I look Mexican. You know what I mean? I like tacos. You know what I mean? So shit. I just started running with the MexicoFoolie. It's just like another personality, you know what I mean?
Alright.
You know what I mean?
So where you originally from? You ain't Mexican?
No, I'm not, bro. I'm from New York. My mother's Native American and my father's West Indian.
Okay.
I'm from New York. I grew up in Broward, though. Back and forth between Broward, New York, Pennsylvania.
How old was you when you moved to Broward the first time?
First time, probably like 3. My mom's had went to
So it was
prison.
on and off like your whole life,
Yeah, real shit. Like, we're back and forth between family members and shit like that. I spent a lot of time here in Florida with my grandmother and shit in Broward. It's just like rap niggas and shit. Like when you see on Instagram and niggas get famous on Instagram, right? And they famous for being comedians. And then like a year after they famous for being a comedian, you see that they were really a rapper. It's like, but in my opinion, it's like, my nigga, damn, why you shit? You was good at being a comedian, nigga. Like, if you got famous at being a comedian, nigga, you a comedian. I don't give a fuck how good you can rap. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear that.
And niggas, so that's why I was using that. That's why I think that was such a great answer, because, you know what I mean? Like, certain success is measured in a different level. Like, kid don't care, you feel me, if he become a millionaire off of that shit, because he know he could become a millionaire off of just hard work that he doing. You feel me? So that's what make the answer so good. And like, for anybody to be like, that's not a good answer, or I don't understand that answer, that's not the answer that they wanted to hear him say. You know what I mean? And most of the time when people disagree with something that you're saying, or they have something to say about it, it's because simply you just didn't say what they wanted you to say. You know what I mean? Like, because Boosie know how to keep it raw and answer Vlad's questions.
Yeah, Vlad is.
See, just like Vlad do research on them people. Like, I believe, this is my personal opinion, Vlad looks up a police record, your most recent police record in history, before you come to him. Because Vlad be knowing about shit. Vlad be knowing about shit that just happened to your ass. You feel me? Let me ask you a question. How the fuck does another nigga get you locked up for the shit that you, if you ask me a question in the interview, right? And I feel like in order to answer that question, I have to incriminate myself, right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I answer your question?
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
I hear that.
Like, I mean, me personally, if you ask me a question and I feel like it's gonna cause me some harm in any way, fashion, or form, right? I'm gonna divert your question. You know what I mean? Because I don't just want to outright just throw your question under the table, but I'm gonna divert it. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's what I'm gonna do. I like to be interesting. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna divert your question into something that I wanted it to be. You know what I mean? And if the person that's interviewing you is, you know what I mean, witty enough to catch on to what you were doing, they're gonna do one or two things at that point. They're either gonna push the issue and try to get you to go back to what they originally asked you, or they're gonna be cool enough to say, all right, let me respect this personal space that I see I'm actually crossing the boundary on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's all about the people that you're dealing with and how you want to deal with their ass.
Yeah, most definitely, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Ain't nobody gonna hear me fucking tell on my goddamn self. You feel me? The fuck? Yeah, man, call home, hello? Yeah, bro, Vlad got me locked up, man. Fuck ass nigga. Bro, how Vlad got you locked up? Man, he asked me about such and such, you feel me? And when he asked me about it, you feel me? I was telling him blase, blase, blase. Bro, you told him what? Bro, Vlad ain't get you locked up, bro. You got you locked up, bro.
Like, incriminate yourself now.
Vlad is the reporter. He does interviews, which makes him a reporter, which means that his job is to ask you shit, whether it makes you uncomfortable or not. Informative shit. He's here to ask you information. You know what I mean? You an interviewer. You interviewing me. Your job is to pull information out of me. You know what I mean? What type of interviewer you want to be? You know what I mean?
Well, shit, what the coat stand for on your chest?
Crew of legendary people. Crew of legendary people.
Crew
of legendary people.
I like it.
Everybody wants to leave a mark. Everybody.
That's your clothing brand?
Yeah. Yeah.
How you started that? How long it's been out? When did you actually start it? 'Cause I know a lot of people when they start their clothing line.
It's been out since 2012. I purchased it from a group of young entrepreneurs, you know what I mean, that saw wise that I was given a good deal and they were in a good position to sell, and they sold it to me, and I took it and I did what I did with it and expanded it under my companies. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Zombie Life of Clothing Co. Textile Company owns Crew of Legendary People, coat game. You know what I mean? So I use that, that's my textile company. I use that company to produce my merchandise for music. So I produce merchandise for myself, and anybody else in Zombie Life that is, yeah, I'm gonna grab some more in a minute. You know what I mean? Anybody else in Zombie Life, that's a good mix too, bro. You did your thing on that. This nigga's like a bartender and shit. You feel me?
Zombie Life clothing, you know, you gotta get right with them done now.
You can purchase these hats.
Big hats.
You can purchase these hats at legendaryzombie.com. You know what I mean? I have hats, shirts. You know what I mean? If you want any merchandise from Zombie Life, living not just breathing is our slogan. You gotta live life, don't just wake up every day and be breathing, you feel me? We make our clothes high quality, great products. We sell them at low cost so that when you getting up in the morning and it's cold outside, I want you to grab that Zombie Life sweater and say, damn, where's my sweater at? I don't want you spending $1,000 on my shit, put it up in the closet and only put it out on your birthday. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? So, you know, we price our shit at very reasonable prices because we want people to wear it. You know what I mean? We don't want you cherishing it. We want you to live life in it. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's what it's all about. Like, the clothing has a meaning to it. You know what I mean? When you put on the Zombie Life hat, like, you know what I mean? If you work hard every day and you got to work out in the sun on the roof and you purchase the Zombie Life hat, like, I want you to put your shit on every day while you on the roof. You feel me? I want that shit to get that salty white color shit on the side from you wearing that shit. You feel what I'm saying, my nigga? Like,
I like that.
You know,
I like that.
We want you to wear it. We want you to live life in it. You know what I mean? We want you to understand that we experience life. We, the creators of Zombie Life Clothing, you know what I mean? We experience life. We go through shit. We go through trials. We go through tribulations. We have good times. We have bad times. You feel me? So that's what our clothes represent. You know what I mean?
So is that originally how that actually started, or do you have a different way that you actually started Zombie Life Clothing?
I mean, the clothing came along with the music. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about music. Like, you know what I mean? I don't just rap. I got EDM songs. You know what I mean? You can check out Zombie EDM on iTunes. You know what I mean? FoolieonVanDunk. Yeah, bro. My first song that I ever recorded was like
Salute.
It was like a pop song type of shit. You hear me? Like, cause I used to do freestyle a lot.
You said first song you ever recorded?
Yeah, like one of the first songs. The second song that I ever recorded was a rock song. It was a freestyle, of course, but like I just like music. I love music. You know what I mean? I listen to all type of music. You know what I mean? Very
Favorite genre?
scarcely.
You got a favorite genre?
A favorite genre? No, I don't think so.
You got
like
top 3 type
like
genre?
Blues. I love blues. I love jazz.
I'm about to say,
And I love hip hop.
I like jazz better than blues.
I like blues better than jazz. I like sad blues. See, I like when I carry emotions, I carry very strong emotions. You feel me? I'm an emotional person, I guess, based off of, you know what I mean, how I act. Basically, right? If I'm with you to the end. I'm with you until you show me that you're doing something against me.
Bet.
You know what I mean? That's how I am. That's why I say I'm emotional. I'm not literally emotional. Like, if I'm saying, oh my gosh, I'm finna cry.
Do you think rap is more about talent or popularity contest? Going back on the music tip.
Oh, my nigga. Rap right now.
Because if I asked a couple
now.
people that same question.
Right now, the way social media is set up and how music is intertwined, how music promotion is intertwined with social media, it's more about how popular you are rather than the content of your music. You know what I mean? Like, bro, let's keep it real. A couple of artists that make music, like, I really don't listen to a lot of niggas either, so I can't really, like, I'm gonna try to pinpoint a mainstream artist. You know what I mean? Let's take a Trippie Redd, right? Like, to me, my personal opinion of Trippie Redd is like, he's a mediocre artist. Like, he's entertaining, you know what I mean? But music wise, maybe it's just the content that they're allowing him to put out. You know what I mean? Because I heard a freestyle one time and I was like, damn, he was freestyling this shit?
There's work like that though. They own your music, they own your publishing, they own your distribution, they own what songs you put on what albums and mixtapes. They own all that.
That's not true in every
Depends on your deal.
There you go. Then that boils back down to, can you read? Can you comprehend? You hear me?
Can you read? Can you comprehend? What do you think is the difference between you and other artists out here right now?
I don't know, maybe it's like my delivery, my motives, my beliefs.
What do you believe in? What's your motive?
I mean, my motive is to get money. Kid, like, I don't do, like, my motive with music is to get my foot in the door to open up other doors. I know with a nigga like me, the way I'm perceived, like, music is the easiest way to get people to notice me. You know what I mean? That's the easiest thing for me to do, to get people to look at me. Simple as that. You know what I mean? I want to be like, you ever seen Training Day? Remember those Mexicans? They was all tatted. I feel like I could be an extra in the movie too.
Yeah,
shit.
the most
You ain't gotta give me no part.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta talk, nigga. Just give me a couple hundred. Nigga, you feel me? I get in a couple. I'll be an extra in a couple different movies, nigga. A couple hundred at a time, nigga. Soon somebody gonna be like, let's give this nigga some lines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, I've been in the movie. Shout out to Anthony Surveillance. You know what I mean?
What movie was you in?
The movie was directed by Anthony Surveillance. That's my man's. He used to do some work at Death Row and shit. He does a lot of work. He's a cameraman. He's an engineer. He does audio production.
Yeah, I hear him now, right?
You know what I mean? But right now, what his main thing is, he like to get behind that camera. You know what I mean? So we was working on a movie called It's a Dirty Game. You know what I mean? Slow Baby, Pancho Velasquez in there, K Baby, Costa from Swag B.
Okay.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of other individuals.
How can they find you right now?
Cash Too Clever.
Where's the movie on right now? Is it on YouTube or something like that?
The movie never got finished. So, Tech 9, like, controls all of his shit. He controls his ticket sales for his concerts. He controls his music streams. He controls his buyer streams. You feel me? Like, he gets paid directly. Like, of course, he has a YouTubes and he gets paid through other departments. But like when it comes down to like a final say so, like he has a distribution to where he can distribute his music and he 100% controls what happens to his music. And I record all my own music. I mix a majority of my own music. I have engineers. Shout out to my nigga Lean. Feel me? He mix anything that you hear on iTunes. My nigga Lean mixes it, or my nigga Costa mixes it. He's an artist, by the way, on Swag B. He mixed the hell out of my shit. Dream Bills mixes my shit. You know what I mean? Like, those are the three people that I utilize, like, most of the time. But a majority of the time, 90% of the music that people hear from FoolieonVanDunk, MexicoFoolie, like, I record, engineer, and mix myself. Also, I use a lot of E-Master to master my music. You know what I mean? So, like, a majority of the shit that you hear from me, like, I do it myself. Like, I get a lot of artists that hit me up. Where you record at, bro? Like, I love that sound. Like, that's my sound.
So 90% of the time, you do it yourself, and that other percent of the time, you have, you know, the people.
In-house engineers. In-house. Everybody's in-house with me, except for Dream Bills.
Dream Bills, a lot of rappers have a lot of in-house producers. What makes everything different with your business?
My producer, my main in-house producer is Jay Spence. Jay Spence. You can add him at Jay Spence Beats on Instagram. That's my main in-house producer. Like, I have a new tape out on iTunes. I should have mentioned that shit earlier. You know what I mean? It's called Supreme Weight. It's on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, any platform that you want to think about that you like to listen to. It's on there. You know what I mean?
How long you been there?
Jay Spence produced it. That's my, like I said, that's my main in-house producer that I work with consistently. I got a track produced by Cloud9, Ratchet Roach. Oh, on my Supreme Weight album, I got a track produced by CJ Hunter. He produces a lot for like 10K 666, Ratchet Roach, like that type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like he killed my shit though. Like he sent me some shit. He actually named it Late Night, and I named the song 3 AM. It's hard as fuck. I got a cartoon video that was did by this kid Alex that I got on some graphics and shit. He does cartoon visuals for me. You know what I mean? Like, I like to work with people when they like at the very beginning stages of what they're doing, because I'm at the very beginning stages of what I'm doing. I've been doing it a while, but like I've only just now completed the analytics and got to like the starting point of being my own boss. You know what I mean? Because everybody that's on my label is true to indeed their own boss. You know what I mean? Like, I make sure that I put niggas in position to make their own money. That's why the fuck I'm a boss. You know what I mean? I ain't no boss because I got niggas on my label. I ain't no boss because, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a wholesaler. I'm not a boss because I have my own textile company. I'm a boss because I put niggas in positions to make their own money. Too fat. You know what I mean? Everybody that deals with me, not one person can tell you I have not offered or put them in the position or showed them how to make their own money. You know what I mean? Like, of course, if I do something for you, just like any other situation, I want a percentage because I'm doing work. You know what I mean? And I also show them the same shit. Like it don't always gotta be like a lot of artists in the industry. They don't necessarily like do features and get cash up front. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's good for you to always get. It don't always gotta be like a lot of artists in the industry. They don't necessarily like do features and get cash up front. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's good for you to always get something out of the deal.
Exactly.
Feel me? So you might be like, hey bro, do this feature with me, right? And I might be like, alright, cool. Like you doing an interview with me now. But that doesn't take effect to the feature that you asked me. So now I'm like, yeah, I can do the feature. Feel me? But I could also come to you and say, alright, so if I do the feature with you, my nigga, I need 3 months worth of promotion from you just to do the feature because I'm not asking you for cash.
Right.
And I need to make sure that when you register the song, I get 30%. You know what I'm saying?
Any DistroKid, I am this or I am that, whatever you want to use, they all make sure that you can send everything to straight bank accounts. You already know what time it is. I already know what it is there.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. What I'm saying is I'm just giving you an example of, You get what I'm saying? This how I conduct business.
Yeah.
Like, niggas be like, oh yeah, let's do a feature, let's do a song together. I be like, alright, my nigga, you got an artist number? Sometimes niggas get stuck. They be like, what? I tell you one time, BMI.com, sign up as an artist. You go on there, you know how to read, you know how to fill out paperwork. Do so. If you want to work with me, you gotta have an artist number. Feel me? I don't work with anybody. I don't give a fuck how cool he is. I don't work with people that don't have artist numbers, because that lets me know that you're not at least up to par on the level that I'm dealing with my music. Because I take my music serious. I make money off my music. I don't put no songs out that I don't get paid off. You feel me? Even my promotional songs, I get paid off of that too. Because people want to hear that shit. You feel me? And when I say I get paid off it, like, I don't necessarily get paid off it in money.
You sound like me again, bro.
You know what I mean?
Just saying.
Yeah, I don't necessarily get paid off it in money. You know what I mean? I might get paid off it because 1,000 people heard that song and 500 people downloaded my album on iTunes when I dropped my album. You feel me? Or 400 people heard that song on iTunes and 150 of them, they were local and they came to a performance I was at and they paid to get in the door. You know what I mean? So everything not always necessarily right then and there monetized. You know what I mean? Some things you get on the back end. You know? You make the choices of how you do what you do. You know, and if you up to par on your business and you up to par on your promotion and you up to par on what it is that you're trying to do to further your career in the music industry, and you know these things. Like, feel me? Like when I hit you, like I remember before you even hit me up and you started telling me about that, and then I said what I said to you, right? I never hit you up prior to that and was like, oh bruh, you ain't do this for me.
Yeah,
you didn't do that. I didn't do none of that shit.
But we had that conversation. It was cool.
Right, but when we had the conversation due to you hitting me up about something new. Like, I didn't hit you up and was like, hey yo, what happened to my promotion that I paid you?
But you also told me at the same time, I don't even realize half of them. Now, so I was like, so
right.
that was, you know, you ain't see mine, you know?
That was
you
an explanation wise. Because what led up to that was, you hit me up. I believe that was the first time you asked me about the interview shit.
Nah, I asked you about that when I told you about promotions and shit, and you paid me $40 for the promo. Because
okay, you let me know about the new promotion price you had.
Cause it was a new promotion. What it was, when I met you, you told me, yo, come get your goals dipped, and do me some promo, and I did. Right. And it wasn't supposed to be some long ass.
Right,
I just posted you a couple times, took a little, and
and that's all I asked
you never
for.
seen it, yeah. But that's why when I hit you on some other shit,
but I never
when you asked me, that's why I was like, I bet, cause look, you know, fuss with me, you gonna get right, and that's what I told you now.
But even when I asked you, like I didn't, like I said, prior to you hitting me up and telling me about the promo deal for everything else that you was doing, I never hit you up and said, oh bro, like I did your grill, buff it up.
Yeah, that's bitch shit though.
When you hit me up about something new, I brought it up like, damn bro, like I did this for you and I never seen this, that, and the third. And you corrected me and you was like, bro, I did do this. Nigga fuck around with the gualas. Got a lot of niggas got dollars. Bitches, we fuck like models. We don't give a damn what you holler. If it ain't motherfucking money in the party. Whole lot of drugs in the party. Codeine pumped up, walk, got me hollering. Everybody mad, you know, throw it up. Bunk in the motherfucker, blow it up. Damn. They say Foolie throw it up. Damn. They say Foolie blow it up. Yeah. They say Free tank head. Yeah. They say Ratchet got bread. Yeah. They say Block money jumped in the motherfucking block got a bird. They say we don't give a damn, nigga talk hard by they nigga on they turf. Yeah.
Turf.
You don't never leave your block. You ain't never seen no blocks.
Never.
You ain't never shot no ops.
You ain't shot him.
You ain't never ran from the cops.
100
round drum make it do something.
Drop him.
Nigga move around like we do something. Nigga talking movies like we shoot something.
Yeah.
I'm a movie shooter like I shoot something.
Run him.